Hey, everybody, Mike Martinez and my partner and friend, Marquel Russell. You're there, Marquel?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, Mike. What's happening, brother?
Very good, man. Very good. You know, you and I we kind of touched base online. We met. We kind of synced when we got to talk together. And I thought that maybe we'd have a discussion about online marketing success and maybe throw out some good golden nuggets so that people can go out there and develop their own success. What do you say, bud?
I'm with it, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely passionate about it, and I love sharing it. So I'm with it. Let's do it.
I hear you, man. And just for you guys that don't know either one of us or maybe knows one or the other, I'm Mike Martinez, and this is Marquel Russell. And I'll tell you guys, if you've been on Facebook, you've probably seen Marquel. He's out there. He's a strong presence on Facebook and in social media, and just with the whole thing, right? But what I really appreciate about Marquel is that he's out there putting information that's valuable. He's not just out there, saying, here's my opportunity, join me, and stuff like that. And, so that's what I find. Whenever I see somebody that's putting value out there, I kind of grab onto them and I try to look at their strategies and things like that. And hopefully this video will share some of the stuff that both Marquel and I are doing. So let me start by saying this, Mr. Russell. And I'm sorry to call you Mr. Russell, make you sound old when you're a young guy.
Right.
But you've been in the game for a while, okay,
right.
And you're pretty successful. You're very successful. What would you say if you were to narrow it down? I'm a newcomer. I'm a newbie. I don't know. I haven't reached any success. I'm trying. What would you say? And let's keep it simple. Let's just break it down to, let's say, 3, okay? What would you say is the top 3 components that have driven your success?
Okay, that's a great question, Mike. And with so much going on online, you definitely want to narrow it down. What I would say for somebody new just getting started, I would say first and foremost social media, because that's basically where the game is. Social media. You gotta, if you don't have a Facebook account or a Twitter account, definitely a Facebook account, because Facebook just hit over 1 billion people. So definitely get your Facebook account set up and start with social media. And I know with social media, there's so many different options. So I would say if you was going to pick just narrow it down with social media, I would say Facebook and have a Twitter and maybe a LinkedIn and kind of have it all connected. And
okay.
That basically, when in terms of social media, that also includes YouTube, which would be my second one. So to be social media, Facebook. Number 2 would be YouTube, of course, which is also another form of social media.
Video marketing, right?
Right, exactly. Video marketing, definitely, because people do business with people, they know, like, and trust. And the quickest way for people to get to know you is through video. And they say in 2013, 90% of traffic online is going to be video. So it's very important to, start doing some videos and start, claiming your real estate now, because people want to connect with people, and if they can see you looking in your eyes, see the passion, and see that you're a real person, people, will connect with you more. And then that would kind of, lead into blogging, of course, because, of course, YouTube and Facebook are powerful, but you don't own either or. So if one of those was to go down and you was just focusing on those, you'll be out of business. But if you have your own blog, that's basically your own asset, something that you own, and now you want to really bring all that traffic back to your blog. So I look at social media as basically a small networking events or small parties or however you want to look at it. And as you go to these parties and networking events, you're connecting with people, and ultimately you're bringing them back to your main hub, which is your blog, which is an asset that you can build over time. So definitely social media, video marketing, and blogging, hands down.
Very good, man. Very good. You said a mouthful there. With those 3 things. So again, social media, video marketing, and blogging. Now, let me just kind of play devil's advocate here, because you know what I see when I'm doing my Facebook, roaming around, right? What you mostly see is people just spamming with here's my link, here's my business, here's how to lose 10 pounds in the next 5 days or whatever. And to be honest with you, I ignore most of that, right? What I like about, again, what you do is that you're going out there and you're giving good content. You're giving good lessons. So social media, what's the strategy that's effective with social media? Because I'm sure a lot of these people, and I did the same mistake, and I'm sure you did too, just go out there and start throwing your link out there and throwing your company out there, and you're not getting anything. I wasn't getting anything when I was doing it that way, right? So
right.
what's your strategy for that?
My strategy is, like you said, adding value, because the great thing about social media, a lot of the spammers, they make it so much easier for us, because if you go into the Facebook groups, you see people pitching, hey, click this link and sign up. Hey, we got the best thing here. Hey, you can lose weight here. Hey, you can make $1 million here. Click this link. But no one is adding value. And 9 times out of 10, these people that are marketing like that, they're not getting any results. So as it comes down to knowing your target market. So typically, in our particular niche, the home business niche, you have to know your target market. So we know, me personally, and you, of course, we know the struggles that our target market are having. So as we go into these Facebook groups that are flooded with our target market, we know really what they need, so we can provide the value that they need. We know that the 2 main things that our target market struggles with is making money and getting leads to make money. So now we can add value and to help them, answer those questions. And as they scroll through the groups, people will see something that stands out and be like, well, hey, this might be something that can help me with my business, or this can, maybe something help me. And they're not just pitching. And what happens is, when you lead with that value, people will start to connect with you, send you friend requests, send you messages, and they want to know about what you do. Hey, what do you do, man? I just saw your video, but I noticed you ain't saying nothing about a company. What is it that you do?
Right.
And now you have a conversation that, you take it offline and really take it to the next steps. So that's the key, knowing your target market and putting content right in the middle of your target market, and it'll attract them. It's basically like bees to honey.
Right. Very good point, man. What you're saying there really is solve problems, right?
Exactly.
Find out your specific target market, see what their issues are, see what's keeping them up at night, and then provide those solutions to them. And that's what's going to attract them to clicking on your link and seeing whatever it is, your video or stuff like that. So, yeah, let's transition. This is a good transitional point here. So you're going out there, you're in the social media world of Facebook, let's say. You're in the Facebook universe, and you know your target market, and you're providing solutions for that. So how do you transition, or how do you use video in order to do that?
How do I transition from just adding the content to transition to a phone conversation, or? Right.
Well, how do you use video with social media? Let's put it that way.
Okay, great question. Basically, what I do is, of course, I put it on because on Facebook, it's only all you have to get to connect with people is the avatars, basically our little picture that we have there.
Right.
So everybody has a picture, of course, and a lot of times people put up the real spiffy pictures. You suit it down or a glamour shot or whatever. And okay, people can connect with that, but only can connect with that to a certain level. So when you post a video up, and you may not be if wearing suits all the time is your thing, that's cool, and people will connect with that. But basically, I just turn my camera on with anything that I have. I may have a T-shirt on one day. Maybe one day I do have a button-down polo or whatever it is. Or I may be out jogging in the morning and just decide to turn my camera on coming out of the gym or whatever. And how I use
you don't video while you're jogging, though, right?
Well, I might, of course, I'll stop. I actually may try that. I might try, jogging and shooting one. That might be a cool video. Yeah. And sometimes a lot of my videos, I'm driving. So I may be driving, and I'll flick the camera on, and I shoot a lot of videos doing that. Mm-hmm. So, and how I use that for social media, a lot of people can connect with me because a lot of people, they see my posts all the time. They see, quotes or pictures that I'm posting and maybe some blog posts. But as I put up a video, now they really get to know me. So now I'm able to, put my videos in front of hundreds of thousands of people, of my target market pretty much instantly. And, of course, everybody's not going to watch it, but a lot of people are. And once they see it, I like to be unique and transparent and let people really be able to connect with me and know, well, if this guy can do it, anybody can do it. And then people will start to, reach out to me and connect with me. And as I talk to them on the phone, and meet them out in person, people will walk up to me and be like, hey, man, I went to an event recently. People walking up to me, hey, man, I've been watching your videos, man, for a while, man. They're powerful, man. They've really been inspiring me and changing my life. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And these are just people who seen my videos on social media. And then I get on the phone with people, because a lot of people don't get on the phone. So I'll get on the phone with people, somebody who connect with my video or opt into one of my websites. I call you instantly. As soon as I get the email notifications through my phone, I pick up the phone and call you. And the beautiful thing about it is people get excited. They're like, hey, man, I'm surprised you actually called me. I can't believe I'm on the phone with Marquel Russell. Oh, my God. You know, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So it's automatically a connection there, and they feel like they know me from my videos. So I know I went on a rant there, but hopefully that made sense.
No. That made perfect sense, man. And you know what I see? We both being video marketers, we know it's not really that big of a deal, right? I mean, if you got a cell phone that can take videos, if you got a video camera, if you got a laptop that has a camera, it's very easy to just sit in front there and do your videos. But people are very apprehensive about that. I don't know if they say, they start judging themselves. They become very self-conscious, right? No, I don't like the way, my face looks, or, I'm not using my body the right way or whatever. And what you got to understand is, number one, everybody starts at the same level. We all start doing crappy stuff before we get better, right? So you just got to throw it out there. But what I see most often, Marquel, is that you get these people that are fascinated by these gurus that do videos out there, and a lot of them started, doing very simple videos, just sitting in a chair in their kitchen and doing a video and just being honest, and people would connect with that, right? And we as consumers, we look at video and we say, wow, yeah, I connect with this guy, but they're not willing to do that. Recently I had a gentleman call me up, and he was, wanted to discuss online marketing, and he says to me, yeah, I'm marketing such and such company, and so I say, okay, do you have a blog? Nah, I don't have a blog, and you know what, I'm really not into that blogging stuff, and, really not into this thing, All right, well, maybe that's just not your stuff. Okay, do you do videos? Well, I'm really not that good in front of a cameraman. I started looking at myself, and right, he's giving me all these excuses. Now, here's the bottom line for me. If you want to make the money that the guys that are at the top are making, then you got to do the things that the guys at the top are making. So you have to step out of your comfort zone at some point, because all of your goals are outside of your comfort zone. So if you don't feel like, you know what, I can't do video because I don't feel comfortable, you right now are at a point, Marquel, where you could, like you said, you could do it while you're jogging, right? You could do it while you're driving. You don't have a problem just putting yourself in front of the thing. And again, you give great content. So you're confident enough, and I'm sure the first time you did it wasn't that, it wasn't that easy, right? And I don't know for a fact, but I'm just guessing. I know it wasn't that easy for me the first time I got into the thing. I say as a joke, and it's a half joke really, but I look back at some of, when I'm depressed, I look back at some of my videos and I start laughing at myself, right, because I was so bad. But it takes that growth, and a lot of people don't want to go through that growth. No, I can't blog. No, I can't do videos. I don't want to spend my time with social media. So where is your desire to really want to make your business grow, right? If you can't take yourself out of that zone where you're saying, nah, that's not for me, listen, at some point you got to add to your arsenal. At some point you got to add to your skill level. And if that means you have to learn how to be a good video marketer, then do it. Learn how to be a good video marketer. If that means you need to learn how to write to be a good blogger, then do it. So how does blogging tie into this whole thing? And you made a good point in the beginning, saying that we don't own Facebook, we don't own YouTube, and at any point they can close your account, right? So the only thing you have is really your blog, right?
Right. Your blog is basically it's going to help you build your brand. Online, you want to be building a brand. Like you said, a lot of people are fascinated with these gurus, and 9 times out of 10, yeah, there are a few exceptions, but they're very few. But most of these gurus, that's everybody, gurus or whatever you want to call them, that everybody's fascinated by, typically they have a blog. Even if they don't post on it every day, they still have a blog where people can go to and connect with them and get to know them. So that blog is very critical because, like I said, that's basically your online real estate. If you want to have 2 kinds of online real estate when you're online. You want to have, of course, capture pages to generate leads, and then you want to have your blog. because you're building a brand. And when people go to your blog, they can get to know you. They can see videos, or they can listen to your podcast if that's what you choose. They can read some of your, if you're a writer, they can read some of your, blog posts. Look around. Maybe you have a About Me tab where people can get to know you more. And as people get to know you more and able to connect with you more, they'll be more willing to spend money with you. So that's the key. So I think blogging is very important, and it's so easy to create a blog. I actually did a video the other day as a bonus to a product I'm going to release shortly, and it's called the 5-Minute Blog Blueprint. You can actually get a blog set up in less than 5 minutes, and be blogging. So it's definitely something that you want to do and incorporate into your strategy, especially someone being new, because a lot of times, a lot of people think they can, take a shortcut, pay for advertising, pay this person for this, pay this person for that, which you can, but you're really not learning anything, and you don't want to come flush all your money down the toilet with paid advertising, and you don't really know, how you're doing it, because there's so many people online, they'll just take your money. Yep. So it goes back to control, and with your blog, that's something that you control, and you want to be building an asset over the long term. And I still get leads on my blog and traffic on my blog from blog posts that I did months ago, almost a year ago.
Yep.
Right. It's a long-term strategy, so you get a residual effect as you continue to put out posts. I get, because with Aweber, your autoresponder, for people who don't know what that is, when people opt into your site, typically you can scroll down to the bottom and see, what blog post they came from. And I see sometimes I'm getting leads from blog posts that I did a year ago, and that's powerful. Because it's on Google. Google is indexing, and the best thing about a blog, and I'm gonna end with this, is Google loves blogs. Google and the search engines, they love blogs, and they love blogs because Google is about, ranking content, good content. And as you continuously put up good content, Google is going to rank you, put you at the top of the search engines, and blogs, help you get an upper hand with that.
Right. I don't know what this little static is, but let's end it here, man, because you know what? I think we got a lot of good information out there. We don't want to overwhelm people, but for those of you that are listening to this, that are looking at this video and see where you may be committing some errors, Marquel has an excellent Facebook group, guys, that's called Infinite Success University. And that's something that you want to become part of, because a lot of the lessons that we're talking about now are going to be reviewed and in more detail on that group, okay? So if gathering knowledge, guys, is the best thing you could do. If you're not at the level where you want to be, you want to make sure that you gather the information that you're missing so that you can go out there and be at the same level with the people that you're looking up to. Now, just in closing, man, we're doing something special for the month of December, right? Running into January, and the reason why we're doing this, guys, is simply because the majority of people wait till December 30th, December 31st to say, well, you know what do I want, next year to look like? What do I want 2013 to look like? And you may have done that last year, right? And you can look back and see whether you made any steps of progress up until this point now. But what we're talking about, because what we just discussed here is strategies, right? Video marketing, blogging, social media marketing. But what we're going to be discussing within those 4 weeks, and it's going to be a 4-week plan, is about getting the mind ready for success, getting you crystal clear on what it is that you want to achieve so that your mind can lead you to that success, right? Do you want to expand on that, Marquel?
Right. I mean, you're absolutely right, man. Because, like you said, it's really about developing the mind. And a lot of times, people, if you really develop it in your mind, it'll be a lot easier, to do videos or to do blog posts or whatever, especially video, because if you have any kind of apprehensions about getting in front of a computer, it's basically just a personal development issue and a mindset issue. And when you kind of develop in your mind and really get clear on your goals or what you want to accomplish financially or personally or whatever, and you associate, hey, if I do this video today, it's going to help me, get closer to my $10,000 a month income or $5,000, or help me quit my job, or help me spend more time with my family, or whatever it is for you. Just associating these, this is what I always teach my clients, just associating these activities that you may not be so comfortable doing with the activities that you want to do, it helps them become a lot easier. And, you know, do them earlier in the day. Go ahead and get them out the way. But if you want to be really successful, as you said earlier, the success that you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. I mean, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Or if you're not ready to get comfortable being uncomfortable, this may not be the business for you. And I know if you're listening to this, you obviously don't want to live a life of mediocrity. So go ahead and get out your comfort zone and, you know, move confidently towards your dreams, because it's definitely there for you. And you got to do what most people won't do to have the life that most people won't ever have. So that's all I have.
I love that, man. And, again, guys, if you want to participate in this is a free, kind of activity. This is a free activity that we're doing only on Infinite Success University on Facebook. That's a group. You may want to look up Marquel Russell. You may want to look me up, Mike Martinez. But it's only going to be posted on, and we're going to be doing this on a weekly basis, guys, putting out the lesson, giving the activity, setting yourself up so that when 2013 hits, you're off and running. Your mind is crystal clear. Your mind is your ally. Your mind is helping you produce the results that you want to produce to get to where you want to get in 2013. So, again, guys. Right.
Mike, before you close, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. And for anybody that's listening who want to get more information about what we're doing in the group and a kind of quick overview, you can just go to InfiniteSuccessUniversity.com, and it's a real short video that kind of details, you know, what we're doing with Infinite Success University and how it can be beneficial for your business as well.
Very good. So, again, guys, those are the avenues. If that interests you in any way, and we hope that you took out some information when we talked about the online marketing strategies as far as using video and blogs and social media. And, you know, this is all, guys, we're doing it. We're putting it out there for those of you that are still kind of confused, still lost, not producing the results that you want to produce. We're just kind of giving you some, pointing the way, put it that way. We're pointing the way so that you can, you know, come and pick up the lessons. Now, the more you associate with people that are doing what you want to do, the faster you're going to get to where you want to get. So, you know, we're inviting you to Infinite Success University, the group. Marquel just gave you the .com to that, InfiniteSuccessUniversity.com. And look us up, be part of the group, participate with us, get involved, guys, and start living your dreams.
Absolutely.
Marquel, thank you very much for your time, man. And hopefully we will launch 2013 running, and we'll be able to help a lot of people get to where they want to get, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm excited about this. Thanks for having me, Mike. Let's do it.
Later.